So as you can see, today is quite the day. As expected, after the announcement that the National Guard, 200 troops of the National Guard will be deployed to Portland by the Trump administration, we have swelled in numbers like I have not seen since after No Kings. This is amazing. There are at least 400, maybe 500 people all on the streets.
I don't even know what that is, honestly. The person that is talking right now, I have no clue what that is.
Got everything blocked off. PPB is over there surrounding us. We got crossing guards who are taking care of everything. We have tons of journalists out, tons of local news stations, and we just have an insane amount of people. A lot of people, as you can hear and as you can see. So, this is quite the day, and really just goes to show, Trump administration, fucking try us. You try to squash us, we'll come back 10 times as fucking strong.
We have no choice, we have no fear!
Fuck yeah. And as always, chinga la migra!
Dude, watching the president deploy troops to the radical leftist violent hellhole that is Portland, protect ICE facilities while fat, rainbow-haired, septum-piercing, N95 wearing, SSRI popping, hormone injecting, NPR listening, offended at absolutely everything, genderless, rainbow-haired ghouls is so funny, dude.
Before we get to the rest of this, let me say this, bro. I had an opportunity to visit Portland, and I tell people this on the Millionaire Morning Show all the time. I had an opportunity to visit Portland, and I will say, of all of the places that I've been to across the United States of America, including Gary, Indiana, including Detroit 15 years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago, in the middle of the collapse of the entire United States of America during the housing crisis and all of the abandoned buildings, Portland was the wildest, weirdest place that I probably would never, ever stay in my entire life, ever. And I'm not exaggerating at all. I often tell the story about when I went into the little pizza shop that was across the street from the bookstore, and it was like a bookstore that had all of these different levels to it, of course. And I went into this pizza shop that was across the street from it, and I seen the most demonic pentastar, whatever that thing is that they be wearing, ghoulish looking, septum ring wearing, weird trans person that I've ever seen in my entire life, standing at the register. And I was thinking to myself, I don't even know how they're still in business, because why would any logical business owner put this person at the front of the register to be able to collect the money? Just walk right out. Just walk right out. And I seen other people walk out, which I'm assuming that they were tourists also. Now, when you talk about like cleanliness and stuff like that, I think that they okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping as far as that. But the culture, the amount of weirdness, energy, and I think that even a slogan was like, keep Portland weird or something like that. Of all of the places, and I was only downtown, right? Because I was only there for a limited time. I went to a Portland Trailblazers game. I don't remember who they was playing. I think they was playing couldn't have been the Knicks. I don't remember who they was playing, but I went to a Portland Trailblazers game. But it was just weird, man. Everything there just seemed like it had this dark cloud over it, like it had this spirit over it. I am aware also that they have, a vibrant setting of illegal migrants that work there and that proliferate around in the area. Seen several myself. And it's different when you actually go and visit these places. When you actually go to them versus just talking about them, it's a completely different experience than people that just listen to it online or see what they promote to you online. The mayor is weird as hell. I'm not sure what the mayor is or what their pronouns are. They always like to do the pronoun thing. The mayor is weird. The people is weird. I didn't see anything that looked logical, but I was only there for a little bit, and so I'd love to be able to explore some things. Actually, I think that one of the reasons that I was there was for my daughter's Taekwondo tournament. Yeah, so I flew in there for my daughter's Taekwondo tournament. It wasn't because I actually wanted to go myself. If I never visited again, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But I think I would like to go and actually explore it a little bit more because, I just like to experience everything in American culture, and I think that all of our cities need to be taken back and made great again, so to speak, figuratively speaking. But Trump is now deploying troops and National Guard to help protect ICE agents, especially against Antifa, and then more importantly, to ensure, because we've had several different instances, and you can see that they continue to mobilize, and they're anything but peaceful. We haven't seen a peaceful protest since Trump has been in office. People are wild. They destroy vehicles. I've seen people throw rocks at ICE agents, all kind of stuff. And so now we've gotten to the point to where a sniper killed somebody over in Dallas at an ICE facility. And so we got to be more vigilant about enforcing the laws that we got on the books.
Watching these like big, strong Americans go down there and just crack down the law. Dude, this is my favorite movie. And they'll be fat and have rainbow hair and you have no idea if it's a man or a woman, and they're like, no, you leave the illegal criminals alone. And the National Guard is just like, douche. And the liberals flop onto their backs like fat fish. They're like, no. Their soy milk guzzling SSRI riddled governor is like, well, actually, everything is completely fine here. It's perfectly safe, while Antifa is burning the fucking city to the ground behind her. What's the movie where he's like, Ash. If you could just, Ash. That's how I feel when anybody who opposes a city becoming way safer by getting some help from the government, because it's gone to total horror and shit, and there's fecal matter raining from the ceiling and things are burning to the ground, and Antifa is stomping around and spitting in your eyeball, and fats are flopping around in tents and worshiping face masks. Nobody cares how you feel about that this is gonna happen. Nobody cares. It just happened in DC and they were like, oh, this is not gonna happen in DC, no. And they were just like, yeah, it's gonna happen in DC, and then it happened and it's way better. Dude, I'm gonna tune in to watch this happening with a popcorn, dude, and a full grin ear to ear like the Joker. I'm not gonna miss a second of it.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President
Yo, jumping off the porch with a I am Antifa sign right after Trump declared it as a gang in a place or an organization that is completely against America and a terrorist organization is absolutely wild. But listen, I want to know what y'all think inside of the comments. Me personally, I'm okay with the National Guard protecting ICE troops and ICE agents over in Portland, while at the same time we need to make sure that we continue to hit on and capitalize off of the fact that we have literally stopped border crossings here in the United States of America. Also, on top of that, we need to make sure that we set a standard on coming over and doing things legally, and then making sure that people are peacefully protesting. And I am going to be observing and keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. Make sure you tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.